Good morning. I hope I have enough storage on this phone for me to even record. So, today is Monday, May 22nd. Okay, May 22nd. Is that May 22nd? Hold on. Yes, Monday, May 22nd. So, I've been told I need to record a day in the life of me, of a a biggie small event planning company. Okay, so today is Monday. I had just one rental over the weekend. That was my 360 photo booth, which is in the back. So now I am headed to my storage. It is actually 8:18 in the morning. I already dropped my son off at school. I literally just dropped him off at school. He actually wanted to get up early to get breakfast from McDonald's, so I did that. Maybe I should have recorded that as well, but I did not. So now I am headed to storage to put the 360 back, but as well to prepare. I am doing a wedding on Saturday. So I am going to my unit so that way I can put the 360 back, as well as pull some items out that I need to wash, wipe down all my florals so that I can make my floral arrangements, as well as see what other flowers I need. And then back home I go. So stay tuned.
Close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless. Yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Storage is crazy. You hear the music. I'm sorry, the speaker is like literally right above my unit. But it's crazy looking at this because I started with a 5x5 unit. And as you can see, this is not a 5x5. This is actually a 10x20, and I'm busting at the seams, okay? I'm actually looking to move into a new storage. Kind of the same size, actually, but just in a different storage company unit or whatever. That's a little bit more inexpensive. Because if you know, storage units, like, I feel like the price goes up every 6 months, and once small business owner woes, I guess you want to call it, right now I'm claiming it because it will happen, but right now I'm not generating enough money monthly to keep the payments up. Okay, like, it's just too much. So I'm looking for something that's a little bit more inexpensive that I can kind of handle a little bit better until that money starts to really start rolling in. But it's crazy. Like, I'm really busting at the seams, and I literally just reorganized this probably about 6 months ago. So one thing I try to do, I try to keep certain things grouped together. So all my silver bling pieces, this came out of that tote as well, I try to keep together. Because, baby, having a storage unit and keeping everything organized, like, you really need someone to just do that for you. It is no joke. It is time consuming. It is tiring. And when you're coming back from an event to unload your truck or whatever the case may be, maybe it's just me, but I'm not thinking about sorting at the time. Okay, I'm not thinking about putting everything back in its rightful place at the time. So it is a lot, but yes. So I try to keep my gold pieces together. I have some there, and then there's a tote with gold pieces in it, but I try to keep all my gold pieces together and all my silver pieces together at least, so I can find those.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist, gold medalists, flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens. Damn.
So I might have skipped a step or two because now it's Tuesday. Okay, I started off on Monday. Now it's Tuesday. So I brought some things home. This isn't half of it. I mean, this is only half of it. So I have a tote that's in my car that I'm going to bring up later on so that way I can wipe all my centerpieces that I have in there off. So this is what my living room is looking like right now. And it's going to be a little bit more organized throughout the week, but I just been pulling everything out now, wiping it down, labeling the boxes so that way I won't be so chaotic the day of. These gorgeous centerpieces I got delivered over the weekend. Yeah, I was cutting it close, I know. Then I made the floral arrangements. So these are going to go on the top. These 4 are going to go on the top of those. And then my other 2 centerpieces, these are going to go at the base of them. But yeah, these are 4 flowers and 4 mirrors for the cocktail tables that she was going to have. I actually have the linens for the cocktail table in this bag that I'm just going to fold up nicely and put in that box, and just going to label that cocktail tables. And that's it for right now. I just wiped my tote, the inside of my tote down because it was so much dirt and glitter, and I didn't want to start to put stuff back inside of it, especially if I'm doing linens. I don't think I'm putting my linens. I think I'm gonna hang my linens up this time. But I am gonna put flowers and stuff in there, so I didn't want the flowers to be dirty. Oh, I missed a couple steps, but I didn't, do anything after coming home yesterday, besides have my husband bring the tote in. And I did the floor arrangement last night. Excuse me, but that's it. I'm also going to spray paint some things. This is a large card box I have made that I've had for a while now, as well as my Mr. and Mrs. sign. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I actually am getting sick, which is going to be the worst time to get sick, or if it's my sinuses. I know a couple months back it was my sinuses that it just took me out. It just made me feel like I was so freaking sick. But in all, it was my sinuses. So I think that's what's happening now. So I still have a couple days, obviously, before the wedding. Like I said, it's Tuesday. The wedding is Saturday. After I get done what I'm doing now, I have a cake that I need to make. After I make that cake, I am going to pump some medicine. I already took some medicine, but I want to really pump some medicine into me to knock out these sinuses because the show must go on, okay? The show must go on. So I want to knock it out now so that way come Saturday, I'm not so drained and tired. So that's my plan. But all right, I just wanted to hop on here to show y'all what I've been doing. But yeah. So, y'all, this is another thing I don't think people see as far as behind the scenes when it comes to events or weddings. Napkins. Especially if you're doing specialty foods. So these are the original. And when folded, they don't fold flat or stay flat. So what do I have to do? Good old iron. Iron them out flat. So that way it holds. And so that way, this one has, of course, the pocket for the program. This is a copy of the program that I printed on my printer to get a size idea. But yeah. 3 down. 57 more to go. Excuse me. No. 3 down. 59 more to go. Lord. Good morning, you guys. Today is Saturday. Ooh, hope you hear me. Today is Saturday, May 27th. Today is wedding day. So I am now leaving my storage. I stopped here. Excuse me, let me backtrack. It's 9:50 a.m. 9:50 a.m. I'm leaving my storage because I came by to get a few things. I literally just have 2 tables, some extra tablecloths. Something told me, Kim, grab your weights. So I brought my 2 weights that I typically use for my backdrop stands. What else? And some food racks. That's all I have in my car right now. So now I'm actually headed to go get my car washed because I am going to be taking my car today. At first, I was going to rent a U-Haul, and that has changed. Why has that changed? I actually ended up going to the event hall. Well, the location. I'm going to say the location because it's in a clubhouse of a family member's apartment complex. So he actually is the brother of the bride-to-be. Excuse me, let me roll those windows up. Maybe put a little bit of air on. He actually rented the clubhouse for yesterday and today. And I'm going to assume tomorrow as well because, you know, he rented tables and everything. So breaking down the tables and having them picked up the night of a wedding typically isn't the norm. It's usually the next day. I'm going to assume he has it for the whole weekend. We're just going to say the whole Memorial Day weekend, which is great. So I found out that he had the clubhouse rented yesterday. That he had it rented for today and tomorrow yesterday. So I decided after I got some things done, after traffic excuse me, died down in the afternoon, that I was going to head out there. So I did, okay? And baby, I'm glad that I did. So yesterday I was able to put all the chairs and tables up, get another idea of the space. Yes, I did a walkthrough before, but you know it's different when now there's different furniture in the room. So before it was small, like coffee shop tables, chairs, that type of thing. And now there are larger tables. There are folding chairs. It's 60 people now, you know, in this room that needs to be seated. So now you get an idea. The space looks humongous. Well, I'm not gonna say humongous. The space is a decent size. But when you're trying to fit tables, chairs, you know, to accommodate the people, you know, it starts to get a little tight. So yesterday, that's what I did. I put all the tables, excuse me, up. I put the linens on to hopefully help the wrinkles fall out from being folded. I put a few centerpieces up. I started the backdrop. I could have finished the backdrop, honestly, last night. But I had left the pipe and drapes in my car, which was still literally outside of the clubhouse. But now it was around 10:30 at night. And, you know, I didn't want to walk outside by myself. My son was now sleepy. He was actually laid out asleep on the couch that's inside of there. So I would have been walking outside by myself. And I didn't want to leave him inside by himself. So I said, you know what? I'll just finish it tomorrow, you know, and like I said, it was 10:30 at night, so it was getting late. So I did a good amount of things, moved some furniture around, left the majority of my things there. So now, it shouldn't be too much. But I say that, I be getting off track. I'm sorry, I be getting off track. But back to what I was gonna say. I am not getting a U-Haul anymore because of the size of the space. So I have a double wide throne chair. This is something I was going to gift to them. It wasn't something, it wasn't something that they paid for it. I was going to give it to them. Like, it's a wedding. Why not use it? That's always my thinking, especially for great oh, the car wash is closed. Especially for great customers, and they are and have been great customers. So I was going to give it to them, but it wouldn't have fit through the doors. It definitely would not have fit through the doors, or it would have been a really tight fit. And then it's the fact that everything is in one room. So the ceremony and reception is in one room. The reception is already set up. So, guests will be still sitting at where they're going to sit as they do their vows and everything. So my thinking, the thinking is of how today is going to work. The sweetheart table will not be, of course, placed. They're going to say their vows and everything in front of the backdrop. Then after everything, the ceremony is done, they're going to walk out, take their pictures, and then I'm going to bring their sweetheart table in from the outside. To do that, along with the throne chair, the door I would have to bring it through, it wouldn't fit, and I had to 86 it. So since I'm not using a throne chair, there's no need for me to have to rent a truck. So that's good. But just being me, I just like the look of a throne chair. But everything is still going to look beautiful. Everything, even just a little bit that I did yesterday, everything looked great. And I cannot wait to see the finished product today. So yeah. So now I have to find another car wash. But I also have to stop at Dollar Tree. So I think I'm just going to go to Dollar Tree right now. Get the little bit of items I need. I need a lint roller because the tablecloths were really staticky and picking up a lot of dust and hair. So I'm going to go get a lint roller from Dollar Tree, as well as Dollar Tree has these really small, not really small, but small bungee cords. Are they called bungee cords with the little hook on the end of it? I think they're called bungee cord. I'm not quite sure. I'll show you. But I want to get those because I want to see if they can work with holding my flower centerpieces on. And in my head, it's working out great in my head, and I think it's going to work out great. I've never done it, so we're going to see. But yeah, so I just need to get 2 things from Dollar Tree, and then I'm going to head home, load up the rest of the things that's in my house into my car, leave out, excuse me, hopefully be able to find another car wash, which I'm pretty sure there's a few around me, so that way I can get my car washed. And then I'm going to head to the clubhouse. The wedding, the festivities start at 3. The ceremony actually starts at 4, but they're actually doing their mix and mingle cocktail hour at 3 prior to the wedding, which is awesome. So I feel like y'all should know how this wedding is gonna go. This is gonna be a great wedding. I'm not trying to say it's gonna be a lit wedding or anything like that, but it's gonna be a great wedding. It's gonna be a good vibe. So yes. So I'm about to run into Dollar Tree, and then I will pick you guys back up probably once I actually get to the clubhouse, okay? All right, bye. On today, this is my second time now trying to attempt to go into my Dollar Tree. Like, this Dollar Tree is just becoming the worst of the worst. I stopped here right before I went to storage, and it wasn't open. Remind you, it's supposed to be open at 9. Before it's supposed to be open at 8. Then they changed it to 9. So okay, so it was like 9:30. It's 10 o'clock now. It was like 9:30, and the shit, excuse my language, but it wasn't open. I pull up now and it's still not open, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna try the Family Dollar.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist. We can get away, come chase beach views and then everything.